Good evening from the newsroom. The news summary in English for this Tuesday. Egypt and Seychelles are discussing the possibility to repatriate Seychelles prisoners in Egypt and vice versa to save the rest of their the rest of their sentences in their country. The new Egyptian ambassador to Seychelles, Wael Attia, made this statement after he presented his credentials to President from Kalawan at State House this morning. Mr. Attia is the 11th Egyptian ambassador to Seychelles since the two countries established diplomatic relations in April 1976. He also says that during his mandate, he wants to bring the two countries closer through more direct contacts.
I assure them that they are receiving the best possible treatment in the prison, as well as that they are in good health. We've checked with recent medical reports, and they are the three of them are in a very, very good health condition. So I understand also that the ambassador of Seychelles, non-resident to Egypt, who is resident in Addis Ababa, will be visiting them in their prison next week, and they have been moved recently to a new prison, which is a renovated one. So hopefully that they will enjoy the better conditions that are being offered to them in this prison.
There were talks previously with the previous president about repatriating the three Seychelles to Seychelles. What has happened? Because they were talking about that, but this has never happened.
The crime that they were charged with is actually, the penalty for it is the death penalty in Egypt, but it was commuted by the president of the country to life sentence. And for life sentences, we do not extradite the prisoners. So this is a problem in this way. But hopefully, if there is a discussion between the two countries at the moment of signing a bilateral agreement on allowing each country to take its own prisoners and have them serve their time there.
The outgoing British High Commissioner to Seychelles has said the two countries had worked closely together during the past 4 years in the fight against corruption, drug trafficking, and to introduce reforms in the police force. High Commissioner Patrick Lynch paid a farewell visit to President Wavel Kalawan this morning at State House. He was accredited in August 2019. Mr. Lynch says that he has been able to undertake several projects in the community during his mandate.
The British High Commission, we have a very talented team delivering a large number of community projects across Seychelles, but also in the last 2 years we've had a heavy focus on policing and anti-corruption following requests from the government of Seychelles. The progress that has been made in policing, especially on the heroin epidemic, and the progress that has been made on anti-corruption is significant, and the potential for further progress is huge. If the government of Seychelles, with democratic partners, if we can bring illegal assets back to the communities that they were stolen from in Seychelles, we can transform the lives of people here. If we can challenge the world's worst heroin epidemic, if we can see these drug lords in prison where they belong, then we will save lives. We will protect communities, and we'll also protect the tourism industry, which is under threat from the heroin impact. So yes, as I say, the progress has been significant. The potential is huge. From a professional level, the partnership will continue and we will succeed with Seychelles on these issues. And from a personal viewpoint, my family and I just immensely sad to leave these incredible islands, to leave these incredible people. And yet we thank everyone for their partnership and for their friendship over the last 4 years.
Today is World Mental Health Day. In her message to mark this day, the Minister for Youth, Sports and the Family, Marie-Céline Diallo, has said that her ministry, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, is committed to providing resources, support and education to empower our families to safeguard their mental health.
Minister Diallo says that they understand that a resilient nation starts with strong, mentally healthy individuals and families. She took the opportunity on World Mental Health Day to support the Ministry of Health in stressing the importance of mental health as part of the overall well-being of families. We also take the opportunity to urge our population of all ages, all walks of life to understand the signs and symptoms and to seek help and support for mental well-being. She adds that together let us create a society where seeking help for our mental well-being is regarded as a necessity. Recognizing that taking care of your mental health is not only a right but a responsibility that we need to take seriously, continues the minister in her message. She adds that just as we prioritize our children's physical health, education, and future, we need to also prioritize their mental health as well, attending to their emotional well-being, providing a nurturing environment, and encouraging open communication.
In the National Assembly today, the two caucus groups highlighted the necessity to give more attention to mental health, which they felt are being a bit neglected compared to other health problems. Speaking on behalf of their respective group, MNA of Saint Louis, Satya Naidu for LDS, and the leader of the opposition in the Assembly from the United Seychelles, Sébastien Pillet, both spoke on the importance to have proper infrastructure, services and qualified professionals like psychiatrists and counselors to ensure the well-being of persons with mental issues and for early detection. They said that more sensitization needs to be done among the population on this health aspect to remove the stigmatization around this illness, and has called on fellow citizens to be more tolerant with regards to this illness. The National Assembly caucus groups feel that the issue should not be dealt with by the government alone, but should be a concerted effort by everyone. The Sir Selwyn Clarke Market in town will be undergoing renovations to improve the standard of the building, which will improve operations. The renovation project will be done in 2 phases, the first of which will go on tender next week, and it is expected to start around November of this year. The second phase will be done next year and will see major changes to the roofing of the market. The market is expected to remain open through the construction work. And with this, we end this news summary. It was an evening.